Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear brothers and sisters. Today, I come to you with a message so urgent and powerful that ignoring it could mean missing a divine protection designed just for you, yes? You heard that right? Allah is telling you not to leave your house next Sunday. Now, before you roll your eyes or think, what kind of advice is that? Let me assure you, this is not a regular weekend suggestion. This is a heavenly instruction, a sacred guidance wrapped in mercy and wisdom. You might be wondering, why stay inside? What could possibly be waiting for me at home that's better than going out? Brothers and sisters, sometimes the greatest blessings come not from the places we rush to, but from the stillness we embrace. Imagine a time when the world seems chaotic, and all you need is the peace found in obedience to your Creator. Staying in is not a punishment. It's a shield, a refuge, and a profound opportunity. Think of it this way. If you receive a call from the best doctor in the world asking you to rest on a specific day to save your life, you wouldn't hesitate, right? Allah, the most merciful, is calling you to rest, to protect, to prepare. It's as if He's saying, trust me. Stay home this Sunday, and I will fight your battles while you are still. And yes, sometimes the greatest victories are won not by going out to fight, but by standing firm in faith where you are. This divine command is also a test of obedience. And we all know obedience in Islam isn't about convenience, it's about trust and love for Allah. Imagine the rewards that await when you submit to Allah's wisdom, even when it challenges your plans. This is your chance to show that your faith is more than words. It's action, even when no one is watching, even when the world tempts you to ignore the divine call. And here's a little secret between us. Your couch, your prayer rug, your quiet home can become the battlefield where angels fight your battles for you. You don't need to be out in the streets to be victorious. Sometimes, staying in and obeying is the most courageous act of all. I know some of you might be thinking, but I have plans, work, friends. My dear one, Allah's plan always takes precedence over our fleeting desires. When Allah asks, the best response is not debate, but submission. Because His wisdom is perfect, and His mercy surrounds you even when you cannot see it. So prepare yourself. Set the intention now that next Sunday, you will stay home, surrendering your will to Allah's command, as day is more important than any appointment or event. It's a divine pause, designed for your protection and growth. And trust me, by the end of this video, you will see why this instruction might just be the greatest gift you receive all year. Stay tuned, because in the next part, we'll explore the profound spiritual significance of this divine call and how following it connects you to the legacy of the prophets and righteous ones who trusted Allah in times of trial. Believe me, this is a journey you want to be part of. Remember, if you think this message is just another reminder, you're missing the point. It's a call to be chosen, protected, and prepared for blessings beyond your imagination. Following the powerful message in step 1, let's dive deeper into the spiritual significance of obeying such a divine command. To stay home next Sunday. It might seem like a simple instruction, but in truth, it holds layers of profound meaning that resonate deeply with the essence of our faith. Obedience to Allah is the cornerstone of our relationship with Him. It is the bridge between belief and action, the proof that our faith is alive and vibrant. When Allah commands something that feels inconvenient or strange, it is a chance to test our sincerity and devotion. Remember, obedience isn't about convenience. It's about trust, sacrifice, and the willingness to put Allah's wisdom above our own desires. Throughout history, the prophets and the righteous faced moments where following Allah's commands required patience, courage, and complete surrender. Take the example of Prophet Noah, who remained patient for centuries while building the ark.
or Prophet Muhammad, who faced endless trials but never wavered in obedience. Their stories teach us that divine instructions, even if difficult, lead to ultimate success and protection. This divine call to stay home next Sunday is a moment to emulate that steadfastness. It's a spiritual checkpoint to measure your trust in Allah's plan. The moment you decide to obey without hesitation, you are stepping into the footsteps of the chosen ones, the beloved servants of Allah.
Moreover, patience in obedience refines the soul. It is through trials and tests that our hearts grow stronger and our faith deeper. When you choose to stay in, you are not passively waiting. You are actively engaging in an act of worship. This patience is itself a source of immense reward and closeness to Allah. Let's sprinkle in a little humor to keep things light. In today's world of instant gratification and FOMO, fear of missing out, patience feels like a lost art. But here's the twist. JOMO, joy of missing out, is a blessing when it means obeying Allah's call. So enjoy the joy of the staying in next Sunday, knowing you're part of something greater than any party or outing. This obedience also serves as a powerful reminder that sometimes the best thing you can do for your spiritual growth is to pause, reflect, and realign with Allah's guidance. It's not about missing out. It's about tuning into a higher frequency of divine mercy and wisdom. Trust me when I say, following this divine instruction with a sincere heart will open doors you never thought possible. You'll find that the very act of obedience brings a peace and satisfaction that the busiest social calendars cannot provide. In the next section, we'll explore how this act of staying home is actually a form of protection, a shield from unseen challenge and trials that Allah, in His infinite mercy, wants to spare you from. So, hold tight, because what you're about to learn next will deepen your appreciation for this divine call and empower you to embrace it fully. Now, let's explore the vital protective dimension behind Allah's command for you to stay home next Sunday. This is not just about physical safety, but a profound spiritual safeguard that you might not immediately perceive. Allah's mercy and wisdom operate in ways beyond human understanding, and this instruction is a clear example of His divine protection manifesting in your life. Imagine a shield, invisible, unbreakable, surrounding you, guarding you from harm. That shield is Allah's protection, and sometimes it takes the form of a simple command. Stay where you are. While the world rages, encounters dangers, and faces trials, you are being asked to pause, to be still, and to trust that Allah's plan is better than your own. The idea of protection in Islam goes beyond avoiding physical harm. It is about safeguarding your heart, your faith, and your destiny. By obeying this divine instruction, you are preserving your spiritual energy and keeping yourself away from situations that might weaken your iman, faith, or cause harm in unseen ways. Think about the times the prophets or the righteous were instructed to retreat or pause in the face of challenges, not as a sign of weakness, but as a strategic move by Allah to ensure their success. This pause allowed them to regroup, strengthen their connection with Allah, and prepare for the next stage of their journey. Your situation is no different. Staying home is your moment to receive this divine shield, to be wrapped in Allah's mercy, and to avoid trials that could disrupt your spiritual progress. This command is not a restriction, but a privilege, a sign that you are under the special care of the Almighty. There's also a beautiful connection here to the concept of Tawakkul, putting complete trust in Allah while taking the necessary means. Your means, in this case, is obedience to stay in. The trust is in Allah's plan to protect and bless you beyond what you can imagine. A witty thought for you:
It's like being in a secret VIP lounge at a concert while everyone else is stuck in traffic. You might miss the chaos outside, but you're comfortably waiting for the best part to start. That VIP lounge, it's your home next Sunday, guarded by Allah Himself. This protective command is an invitation to reflect on how often we rush into situations without seeking Allah's guidance or trusting His timing. Here's your chance to break that pattern, to pause, and to allow divine protection to envelop you fully. So as you prepare to stay in next Sunday, remember, you are not alone. Angels surround those who obey Allah's commands, and divine mercy descends in abundance upon them. This is your chance to be part of that special group. Next, we'll discuss the incredible spiritual opportunities that open when you embrace this day of rest and obedience. How this pause can be transformed into a powerful day of worship and growth. Hold on tight, because the blessings awaiting you go far beyond what you expect. Now that you understand the protective wisdom behind staying home next Sunday, let's explore the incredible spiritual opportunities this divine instruction offers. This is not simply a day of rest. It is a sacred pause, a moment carved out by Allah for your soul to recharge, reconnect, and rise. Imagine next Sunday as a spiritual retreat created especially for you. The world outside may call with distractions, noise, and chaos, but inside your home lies a sanctuary, a place where you can deepen your worship, reflect on your life, and strengthen your bond with Allah. This day is a gift, a chance to reset your heart and mind in ways that ordinary days rarely allow. First, consider the power of focused worship. When you free yourself from the rush of daily life and social obligations, you create space for sincere prayer, dhikr, remembrance of Allah, and reading the Qur'an. These acts of devotion have the power to transform your heart, soften your soul, and bring peace that the busiest schedule can never provide. Think of it like watering a thirsty plant. Without nourishment, the plant withers, but with care and attention, it flourishes. Your soul is no different. This day of obedience is the nourishment it needs to bloom. Practical steps can make this day even more impactful. Start your Sunday morning with sincere supplication, asking Allah to open the doors of mercy and guide you through the day. Dedicate time to read and ponder the Qur'an. Perhaps choose a few verses that speak to patience, trust, and divine mercy. Engage in dhikr, repeating powerful names of Allah that remind you of His protection and love. Don't forget to incorporate moments of gratitude. Reflect on the blessings you've received and how Allah's guidance has shaped your journey so far. Gratitude turns what we have into enough and more. Another powerful way to spend this day is by strengthening family ties. In today's fast-paced world, moments of true connection with loved ones can be rare. Use this time to share faith, stories, and prayers together. Imagine the spiritual energy generated when a household unites in remembrance of Allah. It creates a ripple effect of blessings that extends far beyond the home. Now, for a light-hearted note, staying in next Sunday might just be the ultimate productivity hack for your soul. While others rush around, you'll be cultivating peace, resilience, and spiritual wealth that no outward hustle can match. Remember, this day isn't about boredom or missing out. It's about tuning into a higher plane of existence. It's a chance to align your heart with the divine, to listen deeply, and to prepare for the blessings Allah is ready to pour upon you. In the next step, we will address the challenges you may face in obeying this command and how to overcome them with faith and joy. Because let's face it, following divine guidance isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. Stay with me. The journey is just getting started. Let's tackle those thoughts head on, because the journey of faith isn't about denying reality, but about transforming how we see it. First, acknowledge that the feeling of missing out often called FOMO, is powerful. We live in a world obsessed with activity and social connection, where being present at the right place seems like the key to happiness. But here's the twist. There is a greater joy waiting for you. It's called JOMO, the joy of missing out. JOMO is not about isolation or boredom. It's about choosing the path that leads to spiritual fulfillment and divine favor, even if it means stepping away from the crowd. Think of this as an exclusive invitation. While others chase fleeting pleasures, you have been chosen to experience a rare peace that only obedience to Allah can bring. This choice sets you apart as someone who values eternal rewards over temporary distractions. Now, some might say, but I'm bored staying at home. To that, I say, boredom is a challenge to be overcome, not an excuse to ignore divine guidance. Use this time creatively. Delve deeper into your faith. Learn something new about Islam. Memorize a meaningful dua, or even start journaling your spiritual reflections. Boredom can become a gateway to growth if you let it. Others may worry about social pressure. Friends might not understand, or family might question why you're isolating yourself. Here's a tip. Gently share that you're following a divine instruction. Faith often requires us to stand out, to be different, and that's okay. When you explain that this obedience is an act of love and trust in Allah, you may inspire others to reflect on their own faith journeys. Witty side note, when you're asked why you're missing out, just smile and say, "I'm busy making a VIP appointment with Allah." That response usually shuts down further questions and reminds you that you're on the winning team. It's also crucial to remember that tests like these are part of the spiritual journey. They build patience, strengthen resolve, and prepare you for greater blessings. Every time you choose obedience over convenience, your iman, faith, grows stronger.
So, don't let temporary feelings deter you. Instead, embrace the challenge as a badge of honor. Proof that you are among the chosen ones who trust Allah's plan even when it's not easy. In the upcoming step, we will look at how your individual obedience contributes to the greater good of the community and how collective faith can multiply blessings. Stay tuned. The best is yet to come. As we move forward, it's important to understand that your obedience to Allah's command to stay home next Sunday is not only a personal act of faith, but also a powerful contribution to the well-being of the entire community. The ripple effects of individual devotion can inspire collective transformation, creating a spiritual momentum that reaches far beyond your own home. In Islam, the concept of the Ummah, the global community of believers, is fundamental. Each action you take affects the whole. When one person submits to Allah's guidance with sincerity, it uplifts those around them. By choosing to stay home, you're not isolating yourself. You're becoming a source of inspiration, patience, and resilience for others. Imagine a chain reaction. Your obedience encourages your family, who then share this message with neighbors and friends, sparking a wave of collective obedience. This shared commitment builds spiritual unity even when physically apart. It shows that faith is not just about rituals, but about coming together in trust and submission to divine wisdom. Moreover, this day of staying in can become a communal spiritual event. Families can pray together, recite Qur'an, and engage in dhikr. Even those separated by distance can connect through intention and prayer. The power of collective dua, supplication, is immense. It multiplies blessings and invites mercy upon the entire community. As we arrive at the final step of this spiritual journey, it is time to reflect deeply on the lasting impact of obeying Allah's command to stay home next Sunday. The obedience is more than a one-day event. It is a catalyst
for profound transformation in your faith, your life, and your relationship with the Almighty. When you choose to submit wholeheartedly to Allah's instruction, you are planting seeds of blessing that will grow and flourish long after the day has passed. This act of submission strengthens your heart and refines your character, reminding you that true power lies not in control over your circumstances, but in surrender to divine will. Think about how many times you have been caught in the whirlwind of daily life, rushing from task to task, chasing after fleeting desires and losing sight of the spiritual treasures available to you. This day of rest and obedience is a divine pause, a sacred reset button that reconnects you with your purpose and renews your spiritual energy. It is through moments like these that your soul can heal, your iman can deepen, and your trust in Allah can become unshakable. The challenges you face become opportunities for growth, and the uncertainty of life is met with confidence in Allah's plan. Witty remark for you: if life feels like a roller coaster with unexpected twists, think of this day as the calm before the next thrilling drop, a chance to catch your breath and enjoy the view before the ride continues. And trust me, the ride will be worth it. Your obedience will also serve as a source of inspiration for generations to come. Imagine your children, family, and community looking back at your commitment as a shining example of faith in action. Your legacy is not built on worldly success alone, but on the moments you chose Allah's guidance over worldly distractions. Now, let us pause and turn our hearts towards prayer. Dear brothers and sisters, as we conclude this video, I invite you to join me in seeking Allah's mercy, guidance, and blessings. O Allah, most merciful, most compassionate, we come before you, humbled and grateful. We ask you to bless those who have listened with open hearts and have chosen obedience over ease. Strengthen their iman, protect them from harm, and grant them peace in their homes and hearts. Guide us all to follow your commands with sincerity and trust, and to find joy in submission to your will. O Allah, open for us the doors of mercy and blessings on the day we obeyed your divine call. Make us among your chosen servants who earn your pleasure and paradise. Ameen. As you prepare for next Sunday, remember that you are not alone. Allah's angels surround you, and His mercy is vast. Your obedience is a beacon of light in a world often clouded by confusion and distraction. Thank you for being part of this journey today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share this message with those you love, and keep your heart open to the guidance Allah places before you. May peace, mercy, and blessings be upon you all.